Welcome back to Car Alerts. The 2026 Porsche 911 GT is more than just a car, it's a raw expression of what happens when motorsport legacy, modern technology, and design excellence collide at full throttle. From the moment it pulls into view, there's no mistaking what you're looking at. This is the kind of machine that gets the heart racing before the engine even starts. The sculpted curves, the aggressive stance, the signature sloped roofline, and that unmistakable rear silhouette all speak to a car that has been honed not just for presence but for performance. It's the sort of vehicle that demands attention and silence, letting its form speak before its engine ever roars to life. Walking up to the front of the 2026 Porsche 911 GT, you're greeted by a pair of redesigned LED matrix headlights that retain the signature 4-point daytime running light motif. The nose has been lowered slightly, giving it a more pointed, arrow-like posture that suggests speed even while parked. The bumper is more aggressively cut, featuring larger air intakes designed not just for aesthetic dominance but for high-speed cooling efficiency. A newly reworked front splitter sits close to the ground, actively channeling airflow beneath the vehicle. Every crease and contour here serves a purpose, engineered in Porsche's wind tunnel to slice through the air with minimal resistance. The hood itself wears subtle character lines, emphasizing the 911's timeless clamshell design while hinting at the performance buried beneath it. From the side, the 911 GT stretches with classic proportions. The low ride height, wide track, and flared fenders scream motorsport pedigree. Flush-mounted door handles maintain aerodynamic smoothness. Lightweight carbon fiber side mirrors are sculpted to reduce drag and direct air toward the rear air inlets. The side skirts now include active aero channels, working in harmony with the car's underbody to increase downforce at speed. The wheels are a work of art, centerlock forged alloys wrapped in Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2 tires, staggered to provide maximum grip under lateral load. Behind them sit carbon ceramic brakes with massive rotors and calipers that fill the wheel arches completely, signaling the level of stopping power required for a car of this nature. At the rear, the 2026 911 GT leaves no room for subtlety. Dominating the rear is an adjustable carbon fiber wing that rises automatically at high speed but can also be manually adjusted for track day setup. Below it, a massive vented rear bumper houses a centrally mounted dual exhaust system, finished in titanium and tuned to emit one of the most sonically violent notes in the automotive world. The taillights remain slim and sleek, connecting with a thin illuminated strip that spans the width of the car, giving it a futuristic yet instantly recognizable Porsche look. A large diffuser integrates perfectly into the bodywork, enhancing high-speed stability by channeling air cleanly as it leaves the underside. Every millimeter has been engineered with performance in mind. Interior sliding into the cabin is an event in itself. The doors feel solid, heavy with purpose, as they close with a reassuring thud. Inside, the driver's environment is minimalist yet purposeful, blending classic Porsche ergonomics with modern digital integration. The seating position is low and focused, placing the driver squarely in line with the steering wheel and pedals. The seats themselves are carbon bucket shells trimmed in Alcantara and leather, offering no compromise between comfort and lateral support. They hug the body like a race harness, perfect for the G-forces this machine is capable of delivering. The steering wheel is small, thick, and devoid of unnecessary buttons, just a drive mode selector and shift paddles milled from magnesium. Behind it lies a curved digital display, customizable to show everything from lap times to real-time tire temperatures. The center console rises sharply, bringing controls close to hand. A new touchscreen interface offers haptic feedback and lightning-quick responses, but the essentials start button, traction control, suspension settings remain physical switches for tactile engagement. Lightweight door panels further emphasize the GT's weight-saving philosophy. Sound insulation has been reduced to let more of the engine note into the cabin. Rear seats have been deleted entirely, replaced with a crossbrace for rigidity. A fire extinguisher is mounted in the footwell, underscoring the track-ready intent of the GT designation. Finishes throughout the interior lean toward exposed carbon, contrast stitching, and race-inspired materials rather than plush comfort. Performance at the heart of the 2026 Porsche 911 GT lies a 4.0-liter naturally aspirated flat-six engine, evolved from previous GT iterations but now pushing out a ferocious 540 horsepower. Revving to a spine-tingling 9,000 RPM, it delivers its power with immediacy, unfiltered and explosive. Mated to a 7-speed PDK dual-clutch transmission, shifts are delivered in milliseconds with brutal precision. Drivers can also opt for a 6-speed manual, a nod to purists craving that analog connection. Acceleration from 0 to 60 is dispatched in just 3.2 seconds, with a top speed north of 200 miles per hour. But numbers only tell half the story. The engine's throttle response is razor-sharp, delivering torque with no turbo lag and a crescendo that builds toward the redline like an orchestra of pistons screaming in harmony. Handling is what defines the GT. Rear-wheel drive with rear-axle steering provides incredible agility. Porsche Active Suspension Management ensures the car adapts instantly to changing road surfaces or driving modes. Stiffer sway bars, revised dampers, and lowered ride height keep the chassis flat even under heavy cornering loads. Aerodynamic enhancements provide real-world downforce, helping the tires maintain grip through high-speed bends. The steering is hydraulic, offering feedback so pure that every texture of the road is communicated to the driver's fingertips. Track times for the new GT are already setting benchmarks. Around the Nürburgring Nordschleife, early figures suggest a lap time in the low 7-minute range, placing it among the fastest street-legal cars in history. Porsche's GT division has applied everything it has learned from Le Mans and Formula E, turning the 911 GT into a machine that delivers near-race car dynamics with road-going usability. The gearbox mapping adapts to aggressive inputs, rev-matching downshifts with surgical accuracy. Exhaust tuning uses flaps to adjust the tone from aggressive to outright feral. Pricing for the 2026 Porsche 911 GT reflects its position in the hierarchy. Starting at just over $182,000, it sits well above the Carrera and GTS trims, but below the even more hardcore RS variant. However, with customization options from Porsche exclusive manufacturer, including unique paints, lightweight materials, and personalized badging, most owners will see that figure climb well into the $200,000s. But buyers of the GT aren't concerned with base price. This is a car purchased with emotion, with legacy in mind, with a connection to something visceral. Ownership extends beyond the spec sheet. It's about taking delivery of a car that carries the DNA of Porsche Motorsport into your own garage. The experience doesn't end at performance. Porsche offers a dedicated GT track program for buyers, complete with driving instruction from seasoned race professionals. Scheduled maintenance is covered by an extended performance service plan, and Porsche dealerships are equipped to handle the GT's unique needs, from alignment settings to powertrain diagnostics. For collectors, the GT badge ensures strong residuals and long-term value. If you're looking for a car that stirs the soul every time you start it, a machine that rewards skill and punishes mistakes, a vehicle that connects man to machine in the most unfiltered way possible, the 2026 Porsche 911 GT is the answer. It's a culmination of history, performance, precision, and purpose. It carries the Porsche badge with pride and delivers an experience that no spec sheet can fully describe. From the first turn of the key to the last lap of the day, it's a car that gives back every ounce of effort you put in. This isn't just a review. This is an ode to a legend reborn. Stay tuned to Car Alerts for more high-octane reviews.